With the first pick in the 2004 NBA Draft, the Orlando Magic select Dwight Howard from Southwest Christian Academy.
You have to remember some of the reaction in the house will be from Connecticut fans who are from just a couple of hours away. And as you would expect, first-class Emeka Okafor with a handshake there for Dwight Howard, who becomes the third high school player taken #1 overall in the last 4 years of the NBA draft. Kwame Brown with Washington. And, of course, last year, LeBron James, Cleveland. And now 18-year-old out of Southwest Atlanta Christian High School, Dwight Howard, taken by the Orlando Magic. His proud father, a state trooper down there, is standing by with Mark Jones.
State trooper that took a little time off of his job to spend more time with his son. When did you find out? Was it just now along with everyone else?
Just now. Praise the Lord. Thank you.
You have a support system set up for your son that we talked about a few moments ago. Did you spearhead that movement?
Yes, I will be. I have my nephew will be on a 24/7 basis with him, but I'll be managing my nephew and both Dwight.
You have seen him virtually the same school, in the same environment since the time he was 2 years old. Now he ventures out into the NBA with all of its distractions and other variables out there. How do you expect your son to handle that?
I think that he'll do tremendously well. He relies greatly on his support group. We know that it's going to be a learning process for us, everything that we will need to go through, but we're going to support him all the way to the end.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Back to you, Mike.
And, Mark, as we look at some of Dwight Howard and why he became the third high schooler taken #1 in the last 4 years, guys, you surprised?
Well, here's the thing. I haven't seen him play. All I can go by is what I've read, a couple of highlights of what Jay said. We talked about development and can the Orlando Magic afford to wait. We don't know how long they're going to have to wait. It could be 6 months. It could be a year and a half, too. We don't know, and he very well could be worth that wait. Now, I differ with Stephen a little bit in the fact that I don't think Orlando's going anywhere in the next 3 or 4 years. So you do have that ability to wait, and if you did get a superstar and you draft him #1 3 or 4 years from now, you're going to be looking pretty smart. But to say they don't have time to wait, I don't even know how long they would have to wait for a guy like this.
I just disagree with that, quite frankly. I think when I look at the Orlando Magic, I'm saying if you're talking to Houston, you're talking about Cato, Francis, and Cuttino Mobley. If you're talking to Phoenix, you're talking about Sean Marion and probably Joe Johnson. If you're talking to a multitude of teams, you're talking about them trading somebody that's more than marginable, more than serviceable, somebody that's tinkering on the brink of stardom at the very least. You pair that with a guy like Emeka Okafor who can anchor your defense. That matters. It means something. You compare it, you put it with Dwight Howard, then you've got a hope instead of knowing. That's my thing.
Well, does that make them ahead of Detroit or Indiana? See, to me, it doesn't. So that's why they can afford to wait.
Dwight Howard's going to be really good. I don't think there's any question about that. Is he going to be great? Does he have the drive, the determination? We will see. But I think Okafor, one thing that people are overlooking, he's got the chance to get better as well. The idea that he's too mechanical and not refined, baloney. He's going to get better, and I think he may make Orlando regret this.
And here he is with Stuart Scott. Stu.
Mike, so far now that Dwight has sat down, I have counted 3 different times that Dwight has gone, whoo! You have dreamed about being the top overall pick in the draft. How does the dream compare to the reality?
It's really hard to explain, you know. I thank God just for allowing me to sit right here, be the first person selected, you know. Just feels so good.
You are either going #1 to Orlando or #2 to Charlotte. How do you think other people's expectations will change just because you are the top pick?
Well, you know, now it's going to be based on my work ethic. You know, a lot of people will question that, and you know, I just want to go out there and prove all the doubters wrong. Just keep working hard and just keeping God first, and everything will fall in line.
People have said that sometimes you get a little too mellow on the court. What do you do to change that?
Well, I just need to go out there and play hard every night. That's what I do. You know. What everybody says is they don't know what's really going on in my heart. You know, I don't like to open my mouth a lot, but, you know, I'm strong.
You're also the #1 overall pick. His nickname is Choir Boy. He loves gospel music, no rap, no cursing. #1 pick. Congratulations, Dwight Howard.